Check it out.
It's week 9 of Portland Sutton. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Broncos and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team that hopes beyond Week 18...
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And a 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And the Ravens go nickel, 3rd down. Russ setting to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to Bateman. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We're all at the 33 for first down. Throwing now, off play action. This finds Likely. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. They are throwing it again. Completed to Flowers. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Lamar. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, they'll run. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 46. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll run here on first down. Works his way to the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Got a man open, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Lamar. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Finds Aguilar. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Jackson splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Into the hands of Likely. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Broncos down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. Play action on first down. Over the middle, Cox. Complete pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Now here's Russ. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete to Mims. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They send Aguilar in motion left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up fourth and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Wilson. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Wilson. Dulcich hauls it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Russ is going to cook here. Got a man. Coverage lost him. Complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Wilson now. This is complete to Patrick. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. from the 23. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Here he is on third and long. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 30 on second down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar back to throw. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Russ setting to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They run once more with Piron. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's third and 5. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 27 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go in play action. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Gets this one to Patrick. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Broncos pushing for points. From the gun on 3rd down. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're at a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Baltimore running its offense out now. They're down 13-3 as they take over. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, complete. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos get the football. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Wilson. Patrick with the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Now here's Russ. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Cut by Sutton. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but
Previous
the
play
replay
is
official
under
wants to
review.
take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Has room down the left sideline. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. From the 33 on second down. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Caught by Flowers. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 42. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Raiders who have the lead in the second quarter. Gardner Minshew throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North and head over to Cleveland to check on the Browns. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. The Browns seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Big Zeke, Ezekiel Elliott, 2 touchdown runs. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back to the start of our third quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Motioning him from the slot right. Jackson looking to throw. Looking right, and he brings it in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They're trying an option play left side on first down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos 33-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They go play action on first. Cut at the 10-yard line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I don't know how you try another run here. They simply won't be moved defensively in the trenches. If you're scoring, it looks like it's going to be through the air.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for 1. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Russ looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute it.
They give now to Pirine. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run here from the gun. He's got room to roam here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They give it to him again. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Couldn't make that connection. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Slot man in motion left. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 1st down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now it's Lamar. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
He was defended by Brian Cook.
They are throwing it again. Aguilar with the grab. he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Play action on first down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They come to the line here, this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Jackson. He's got Andrews. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. They go play action here. Connects with Bateman. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. They send him left out of the slot. Play clock down to 0. The flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now here's Lamar. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
Open receiver, caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here comes the Bronco offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Russ is going to cook here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running it now out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To the ground with Piron. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to the air. They dump it off to the back. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's got it at the 17. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going play action. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They send a tight end in motion. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. One of the tight ends motioning left. 3rd and long for him here. Got a man open. Complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's a give for Henry. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Couldn't connect there, incomplete. That one missed the mark. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Pat Surtain has it. The 30. The 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send Aguilar in motion left. Out of the gun, Henry. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lamar back to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Now Jackson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
2nd and 3. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Henry on the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now it's Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. It's an option left. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Finds Aguilar. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson looking to throw. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Bronk, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Critical two-point play there, Bronk. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Broncos offense all set to go. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Bronc. A response in order as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Giving 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding on to a field goal lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go with Piron here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Setting up to pass. Mims with the grab. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Fields this one at the 19. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He makes the catch. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Looking to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right at the end. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Rolling. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. To throw. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull it off and should win this game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 34.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.